guys, this is Kelly here with Freedom at a Budget, and this is a collab video that Budget Girl started called How to Avoid Budget Burnout. And it's something I'm so excited to participate in. She talked about it last night on one of her videos, and I asked her if I could participate, and she said, absolutely, jump on board. So I am excited. One thing I love about these collabs is just the Ramsey community coming together and just sharing each other's ideas, learning from each other, and joining, locking arms with each other. And it's so awesome. It's such a great community. I learned so much from everyone here. And one thing that I'm also excited about is learning about new YouTubers. She posted the people participating, and I'll link it below as well, of all the other people participating in this. And there's 2 YouTubers that I've never heard of. So I can't wait to check out their channels, binge watch their videos, and just learn from them and grow with them. So if you are joining my channel from this collab, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you stick around and watch more videos. And I post about 3 to 4 videos a week. So stick around and let's jump in. The first way that I avoid budget burnout is by doing small payments to my student loans throughout the month. So if I am nannying or selling something, some kind of supplemental income, say it's $200, I'll put half towards my debt and half towards my wedding fund. And with that, then throughout the month, as I'm doing that, it adds up. And then by the end of the month, I can log into my student loan website and see all the different amounts and add them up and see how much it's grown and how much I've been able to put towards it. So those small little transactions, whether it be $10, $20, $100, $200, it adds up drastically by the end of the month. The second way is having a fun Savvy Sense wallet. I just did a review on this. I'll link it below and do an iCard. In this wallet, it just keeps me so motivated. It's a cash envelope wallet, and you can see it has the different sections. And I love this. If I am out shopping and there's a pair of pants that I want for $20, I'll look down and look at my wallet and be like, you know what? Do I really want those pair of pants, or do I want to put that money towards my student loans? And half the time, I end up putting it towards my student loans just because it's a reminder, and it's a constant just motivation to stick to the budget, stick to paying off my debt and what's important to me right now. Don't do what others are doing. It's not a competition. So this is something that I have to constantly remind myself of, especially within the youth community, because there's so many people that are paying down amazing amounts of debt each month. Whether they are on a single income, a dual income with their husband and wife, but they're able to put thousands of dollars for student loans, and I'm, happy I can put $500 for my student loans. And so just not comparing myself to them. That is huge, and that is something that I have to constantly remind myself of. And not to get burnt out, not to get myself down, not to beat myself up, of just being proud of my accomplishments, not mine compared to theirs. And is it enough? Is it doable? But being proud of me. Next thing is keeping your dreams in front of you. So having a dream board, having a Pinterest board, knowing what the end goal is, and those victories that you're going to celebrate at the end. Are you going to do it there free screen with Ramsey? Are you going to go on a trip? Are you going to buy yourself a nice purse? What are you going to do when you're out of debt? With my wedding fund, I get to have a big wedding at the end of it. And so that is an end goal for me. And so when I'm feeling down, when I'm just feeling burnt out, I don't want to hang off debt anymore, I'd rather go shopping or whatever, I'll go on Pinterest and look at my dream board or my bucket list board and say, you know what, when I'm out of debt, we're going to be doing these awesome, awesome things and traveling the world. And I can't do it now, but I'm going to be doing it then. Next thing, count your blessings. A lot of times when I'm just feeling down, depressed, and not feeling it, I write down 20 or sometimes 30 things that I'm thankful for. Whether it be clean water. I've been to Africa where they don't have clean water, and we've had to carry buckets of water for them because they had to walk half a mile with water. Or my student loans. You know, the student loans, they may be a burden right now, but I'm thankful I have them because that means I have an education, and it's something to be thankful for. So whatever it is, find things to be thankful for. And I usually do the list, kind of a longer list, so that it makes me really have to dig deep and say, all right, what am I thankful for? Not just for like the 5 main things, like my family, my home, my different things like that, my church, but dig deep and really, really be thankful and really meditate on those things and pray over them and just remember how awesome it is to be in this phase of life. Next thing, share your struggles with someone. Dave talks about having an accountability partner, and that is huge, guys. You need someone that you can go to for your struggles, you can go through to your victories, you can go to no matter what the situation is in your budget. I have a coworker that's she went through FPU a couple months prior that I did, and we're constantly talking about ideas and different things of different struggles that we're having or different victories. Like I just paid off $1,000 to my dad, and I, celebrated that with her, and she was able to encourage me, and doing that was an encouragement to her and saying, you know what, I can do this, we can do this, because it's her and her husband. So just having that accountability keeps you so motivated throughout the whole process. Next thing, switch up your system of doing things. So if your budget is on pen and paper, try doing an Excel spreadsheet. If your budget is an Excel spreadsheet, try doing the Every Dollar app or online. So mix it up. If you're getting into a rut of the budget and everything, try doing something different, doing something new. When I first started budgeting, it was so exciting for me. Like I couldn't wait to do the next month's budget because I could, figure it all out. It was like a puzzle. So keep on mixing things up and try new things. You may find that doing it in Excel works so much better for you than doing it on Every Dollar. Or doing it on paper works better than Every Dollar. Or, mix it up to try and figure out the best ways that works for you. Next thing, be competitive with yourself. So I have, in my budget, I keep a track of how much debt I've paid each month. And so I'm constantly trying to beat that debt. And so whether it be doing some supplemental things, picking up some extra shifts at work, working some overtime, selling some things, anything you can do to raise money, or kind of grocery bills, of beating yourself of how much money you can put towards your debt. Make it a competition. I'm very competitive with I'm very competitive with myself. I'm not really a competitive person with others. Like if you said, hey Kelly, let's race down the street, I'd be like, sorry, I'm just gonna walk. I'm not competitive that way, but with myself, I am very, very competitive. So do that. Or if you're competitive with other people, do it with your accountability partner, saying, okay, how much can you take off your grocery bill this month? And whoever wins, they have to make the other person dinner or something like that. So do something competitive to mix it up. Next thing. This is for couples. So this would be like if you needed, just tired of dinners at home because you can't spend money, you're not going out to eat. So maybe you dress up and do a nice fancy dinner at home and put on a nice cocktail dress, do your makeup, do your hair, do it all pretty, and have him dress up and do a nice dinner at home. Do the wine, do everything like you would as if you're going out to a fancy restaurant. Even if you're having, spaghetti at home or whatever. Or you could do it the other way, being like a little kid again and building a fort. and maybe hiding under the Ford with your laptop and watching old movies that you haven't watched since you were a kid. And just kind of bringing yourself back to that childhood of different fun, free things, very inexpensive things that you can do at home that beats the burnout. I know my boyfriend and I, we don't like to spend money going out to eat and different things, so we just end up sitting at home, sitting at his house on the couch, watching TV. And I'm constantly just so like, let's go out and do something. I don't care. Let's go for a walk. Let's just do something. So just think of those creative ideas of things that you can look forward to and getting dressed up and having a fun date night. Next thing, go on your city's Facebook page or their website and look for free events. I've liked my city and some of the surrounding cities on Facebook, and they're constantly posting different festivals that they're having or different events that are free or really inexpensive, whether it be a library, different things. We just went to it was like a street art festival where they had the whole street lined with these huge like murals that they drew in chalk, and it was so cool. We just walked down, there was thousands of people. They had vendors and things, but we didn't buy anything, and it was hours of fun of just watching them do the art and, you know, picking out our favorites and trying to sometimes guess what they were drawing, but different things, and they were incredible. And you know what, it was an afternoon, it was out of the house, it was fun. So like them on Facebook or go to the city website. Almost every city has a website that posts what the events are going on. Next thing is update your budget throughout the month. I've heard that a lot of people, they'll wait till the like mid and then end of the month to update their budget, and then they're dreading it by the time that it times time to balance budget. And they go over budget, where am I at with this? And it's something that they dread. But if you're on your budget daily or every other day, you know all the expenses that you're going on. You know where you are in your grocery. You know how much you have left. You know exactly where you are, and you're not going to be dreading it. And last thing, coupons. I'm not a big couponer. Just because I find that it's usually items that I wouldn't buy normally, but I do like coupons, like I bought at eBay, different things like that, and sometimes you can stack them like on the sales and with the apps, and so I make a game out of it, like, all right, how much can I save with this? So just be creative in that and make a game out of it. So guys, those are my tips on how to fight your budgets and just getting burnt out with them. So if you have any questions, ask them below. And if you'd like to do your own video on budget burnouts, I would love to watch it. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.